Welcome to day 2, everyone. Today, magic takes place in the stillness. Stillness is the soul. Stillness is the truth. Soul starts in the stillness. The gap, the space, the silence. When we bring awareness to stillness and really be in the stillness, the truth becomes so clear. So we're going to look at analogies and anagrams, and again, my words attached to your imagination. The images attached to these words. So, body, mind, soul. And yesterday we explored the mind, the moon. Today we're going to flip it. The moon is the light within the darkness. The body is the lake, a huge, beautiful lake. And the mind is all the boats. All on the lake. They come and go all throughout the day. So at night time, as the observer looking at the whole picture, we have the moonlight, we have movement on the lake, the thoughts, and we have distortion in the water. If we was creating a picture, the water becomes quite choppy, distorted, disease inside the body. So mind sets the body, and a lot comes from the external world, our interpretation from the mind, the opinions given from others, the stories, the words, all from the mind. So a busy mind equals a busy body. Distortion in the lake, dis-ease inside the body. So if we looked at stillness on the lake, when the lake quietens down, that trickles down to the water. Stillness. And that light shines straight through. Peace in the external, the environment. Calmness on the body. As the observer, that is God's creation. Beauty, clarity, calmness. Now bring yourself in the middle of that light center. The mind's quiet down. The noise has been removed. Stillness in the body. In comes the light. A strong connection, that is the soul. Soul speaks in the stillness. Insight. So the light from the soul, right in the very center. So imagine from the moon a pendulum hanging down, and in that stillness that pendulum remains still. And you in the center, a full 5D review from all ways. If the pendulum swings, what goes out must come back. A full spectrum of your life. So the moonlight comes straight down, the soul. That is the truth. A complete knowing in that stillness. Complete clarity in that calmness. So then we can look at the duality. As the pendulum swings, the good and the bad. Knowing that what we speak comes back. So every negative that swings away from us, at some point that negativity comes back. And the more we swing away from our truth, the more we get caught up in the mind. Without that awareness, be prepared for it to swing right back. And this is where awareness comes in, through our experience. Bringing awareness to all the darkness that's taken place in your story. All the lifetime of education and information. We can take our awareness to the darkness because we're right in the stillness now, our truth, the feelings. The mind then is the pendulum. And if we're aware when it does swing, we know that we can bring it right back to that stillness. So, bring awareness to purely feelings. When we get caught up in our emotions, that frustration, that worry, that blame, that is not a truth, which means the pendulum swings. And if we are aware and catch ourselves on the way back, we can bring it back to calmness without the backlash. Knowing that what we put out comes back. And in any given moment, we always have that choice. We always have control. And we can now look at a spectrum of life and find the duality in all things. Stretch the imagination of the mind. Always start from your truth. Knowing that you always can return back home. And it keeps coming back to you in the middle. The human experience. To experience all things. Being open to receive. And it allows us to reflect. Reflection of the mind. Reflect from our past, our actions, our words. We can go in our own time, swing that pendulum as much as it needs to go. Because that awareness in the darkness allows for it to swing back into the unknown. Knowing that what you ask for comes true. So the three part being body, mind, soul. From the observer looking in, that harmony, that picturesque, that creation. Magic takes place in the stillness. So as we go through our day in our awakened state, stillness equates to silence, softness, calmness. So as we go through our day, bring awareness to the lake as your body and the activity from the mind. And if we can equate that to the stillness, our soul will whisper the truth. That confirmation. That clarification. Your truth is your truth. And if we look at silence, all there is your experience, combined with the description of that feeling. That becomes a knowing, healing for the body, creation for the mind, and that peace as the soul. So, meditations bring that light into the body. Mind out the way. And that clearness inside the body, that bright light, the awakening within. A light being. Being light. An instant connection to the soul. So intention for the day. Bring awareness to the words that are spoken. The silence. Catch yourself in those moments. Notice and appreciate. And then thank yourself for that feeling. A thank you from your soul. So closing your eyes, take yourself to that stillness. The light shines down into the body. Illuminated mind. breathe into the stillness. Magic takes place in the stillness. That emptiness, that hollowness, that lightness. Appreciate that feeling. Remember that feeling. Just one breath with that feeling. And slowly bring yourself back to this moment. Bring awareness to the feelings. Silence is the soul. Stillness is the soul. The gap between the thoughts. The space from within. See what comes up for you today. Whenever the mind gets in the way, bring your attention back inside the body. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the stillness.